the matter, Coconut? Hello guys, hope all is well on your end. I'm going to show you guys how I clean my birds' cages today. I'm actually going to the bird shop to get the bedding I use for the bottom of the cage. So I'll show you what bedding I use. I basically use corn cobs, no, what corn cobs, corn kennels, or whatever it's called, I forget what it's called. Their cages are pretty dirty because I usually clean it every single night before I go to bed, but I didn't do it last night, so I'm gonna clean the cage now. So you're gonna see what it looks like after just one day of not cleaning it at the end of the day. And today I have a cuckoo nut with me. Cuckoo nut, go back in your spot. So my clean regimen is basically, I clean the cages every single day with no exception. Of course, except last night I didn't clean it, so I kind of, yeah. But the reason I didn't clean the cages last night is because I ran out of the bedding I use on the bottom of their cage. So I didn't realize I had run out, so that's why I'm going to get that now so I can clean the cage now. It's a lot easier to do a little bit of cleaning every single day rather than waiting several days in between cleanings and then having to do a whole, you know, it's a much more work that way. You guys, it is so hot and humid that my camera keeps dying. Like it's getting toasted on the dash, so I'm gonna have to find a way where I can put the camera onto my rear view mirror so that it doesn't keep overheating, because it's basically baking my camera and then it keeps shutting off. So I'm surprised it hasn't shut off yet. It's about to croak on me any second. Cuckoo nut. Yeah, you're being a good baby. You're a good birdie. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, coconut. Say hello to you too, Coconut. Coconut, you being a good baby today? Gonna be a good birdie? Coconut, are you being a good birdie today? Coconut, are you being a good birdie today? Hey, Coconut, we're gonna go in the store. Yeah. Okay, get up here. Coconut, are you gonna scream your head off? Okay, let's see here. Cuckoo night. What's the matter? What's the matter, Cuckoo? You pretty bird? Pretty bird, Coconut. Pretty bird. Coconut, what is that? What is that, Coconut? Yeah. What is that? Check out that mouse. He can run. Where's that Coconut? Coconut, are you a pretty bird? Are you a pretty bird, Coconut? Where is that? So here's the bedding I use to the bottom of the cage. It's basically corn kernels. Okay, so I'm back home now. I'm gonna show you guys a before shot as to what this looks like after just 1 day of not cleaning. And here's the tray. Let's zoom in so you can really get the whole. So if I didn't have this tray, this would be all over my living room floor. So this tray is working very, very well, but unfortunately I kind of misjudged the size. I should have made this tray a few inches larger. So I'm actually going to redo this tray and make a bigger one so that it works more efficiently. But the tray I put for their cage, it's quite a bit bigger, and this works really, really well. Someone threw a piece of kale on the floor. So this tray also is catching quite a bit of debris. Here's what the top looks like. That's not bad. But here is where you can really see the mess that these guys produce. So this is the before shot. So I'm gonna show you guys how I clean this. And again, if you're interested to see how I mess-proofed my cage, this, I did a separate video on how I did it. This is actually acrylic. This is a big piece of acrylic. This is acrylic here, which is acting as a shield. And then down here, I put mesh, but I'll put a link down below to a prior video, which explains how I tweaked my bird cage, and it's working exceptionally well. Even though I made the side solid here, they can still fling stuff from there, which is why I have a bit of debris in my tray, which is, again, doing a great job of keeping it off my floor. So let's start to clean this thing. So this is where I keep the corn cobs, whatever you call this thing, I keep forgetting what it's called, but it normally requires 3 of these containers. I put a super duper, very, very thin layer. You don't need a thick layer at all. And I only change this bedding on that tray once a week. And now I just use this handheld vacuum cleaner. I love this thing. It's battery operated, of course. And I also use this to vacuum clean my car. I love this thing. I'll post a link down below as to where I got it. So basically just vacuum all the debris all around. This sea catcher catches quite a bit of debris, so I'm just gonna vacuum it out. And then I vacuum on the inside edges of the cage where all sorts of debris is on the edges. The floor of the tray. I'm going to clean all the bird droppings off the trays, these side things. And if you're one of those people that hate cleaning, that's another reason why you should definitely do cleaning every single day, at least before you go to sleep or every single morning. Because the longer the poop sits on it, the more it fossilizes itself, and it's harder to get off. So if you clean it at least a few hours after they made the dropping, it comes off quite a bit easier and a lot quicker. But I don't like using chemicals or anything like that to run my birds, so if you just take a moist paper towel and just lay it on the droppings and just leave it there for like not even 5 minutes, and then you come back, it'll wipe off like that. It's super easy to clean then. So if you just put some paper towels like that, it's easy peasy. It'll be much, much quicker. Perfect, because in just a couple hours time they're gonna mess this up all over again, so it doesn't have to be perfect as long as you get most of it. Just take these, which they really made a mess out of, and I just take a paper towel and just wipe this clear. Same with this one, and this is pretty clean. Okay, so their play stand is complete. Now he can make a mess all over again. I also took a wet paper towel and cleaned it up there. I just swiped back a few times, and if there's anything up there, it wipes it right off. Oh, oops, I have a hiccup, sorry. So this is super fast. When I'm not filming, this takes me like 2 minutes to clean it. It's pretty fast. And of course, since I clean the cage every single day, I don't really have a lot of droppings on the bars of the cage. But here, this is super easy. Like I said, just a damp paper towel and it'll come right off. Okay, so I finished cleaning this cage and I see Cuckoo Nuts over there enjoying his favorite snack. And down here, I like to put that block of paper towel because they tend to put a tremendous amount of droppings there, which, you know, makes it a lot easier to clean the cage. You know, just, you know, pull that up every day, and then, you know, it's a lot easier to clean because it doesn't get caked onto the bars. And over here in the corner, I do the same thing. I just put a paper towel, and I like to fold this one up because one of them always sleeps up there, which means there's a tremendous amount of droppings that land on this perch. So every night before they go to bed, I just put a paper towel there, and that kind of acts like a diaper. So now I just have to clean their water bowl, which I use some dish detergent. I make sure to scrub it every single day I clean the water bowl, because otherwise you're gonna get slime on the water bowl, which is really, really bad. So you wanna make sure that you're scrubbing the bowl so so it doesn't build up with slime, because that's very unhealthy for them. So let's get a close up on Cuckoo Nut. Cuckoo Nut, you like your, yeah, you pretty bird, Cuckoo Nut? Yeah? Hi, Cuckoo Nut, you pretty bird. Yeah, I love you. I love you. So it's all done. All brand new and clean for at least the next hour before they destroy it. Okay guys, so that's basically it, how I clean my bird's cage and play stand. Okay, and someone just pooped on my floor. So much for my clean floor. So the biggest advice I can give for when you clean your bird's cage is do it every single day. It's like stretching. Don't do it like every other day or a few times a week, because otherwise it's going to be a lot more unpleasant. It's just not the way to go. So if you just take 5 minutes, either every single night before you go to sleep or whatever time of day that works for you, because it literally takes me not even 5 minutes to do this every single day. Of course, I only change the corn cob bedding on the bird cage, you know, that lining on the tray once a week. But all this other stuff, that little tidying up and vacuuming, it literally takes me less than 5 minutes a day. So if you hate cleaning, that's my best advice I can give, is just do it every single day. And then you'll be happier, your birds will be happier, healthier, and thank you. So yes, that's basically how I do it. Cuckoo Nut, chippy. Cuckoo Nut, yes. Cuckoo Nut is the sweetest little bird in the world. Oh, no, don't do that, Cuckoo Nut, it's not good for you. I mean, I don't like it when he puts his beak in my mouth and tries to get my, you know, because human saliva is not good for them, so I definitely don't want to get my saliva on him. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Don't remove the Asian llama a long, long time ago. This is the time of the apocalypse, the dream of the lasting peace.